Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Tanya, Sidegigcrafts. We are opening up our eco prints today, and I'm a little nervous. I'm scared. What if I didn't get anything? So this is my setup. I've got my pan on my stove. I've got the sandwich stacked in here. It boiled for about 2.5 hours or so, and then here we are. So my water is pretty clear, which is making me a little nervous. I did throw some avocado shells in there when I was done eating them. I've got a pot up here. I've got some bricks on it. This is just to weight down everything down here. I've got my water with the alum in it and vinegar, about 4 tablespoons of alum and about 1/2 cup to 3/4 cup vinegar, I think I used. And yeah, so there it is. Let's find out if we got anything out of this. So I've kind of peeked in some of the leaves that I've looked at. Sorry, I'm going to try to aim this better. I didn't see much, so a little nervous. I'm hoping we got something out of it, but we may not have. So again, this is my first attempt at this. I'm going to dump the water out so we can work with this. This is my first attempt. Look, it took the color out of there. That's really cool, kind of. So I don't know what to expect. Excuse my now dirty stove. I'm realizing though that a lot of the people that I saw do this used rust, and I did not. And I'm a little worried that maybe I should have. Maybe that's one of the key points that maybe I missed. And so I'm hoping that it'll still work. I know that rust would have added some extra color to it. I don't know if it's important or not to the process in any way, but we're gonna find out. Let's find out. And if this doesn't work, we're gonna do it again. So, you know, this is a journey. This is an experimentation process. Get my wastebasket. So, you know, there's always opportunity for more, and you guys will learn from my mistakes. Look at the alum got in there. All right. So nervous. There is color. I do see color. So that's really what we want is color. I see some avocado also. So, and again, some of these leaves may not work, and some of them might. I did get some print on there. Nothing in the middle. I think that this paper might not have gotten wet like it should have. It was the top piece, and I may not have had the water up there as much as I should have. So, and there's a lot bunched up on there, so got some printing on it. You know, we can always add to it also. So it's not like we, you know, we can re-dye or, you know, just use what we've got, whatever. All right, I got plenty more of this. And this stuff is not smushy at all. I don't feel like it cooked down up here. Maybe, okay, hopefully we got something in the deeper parts because those leaves weren't even mushy. Got a little bit up here, some color, definitely. Ooh, a little more. Look at the fern. And the flowers, there's the flowers on there. So we got some print. Okay. Got some. It's not all a loss. We learned, right? If nothing else, we learned. I definitely am going to probably cook these more next time. And probably add rust. Just to see what difference that makes. But I bet it will make a difference. So I do see some color on this one. Possibly some print. I think that's the lavender. I've got avocado on my fingers now. It's spread through. So not much on this one to speak of. But it's got color, and that I do like. This one's got some as well. The shamrocks did nothing. They did make a mess. A gooey mess. But there is some print in here. Let's see if there's anything there. That's the shamrock. It just cooked out. So there's some color there, but not exactly what I was hoping for. All right, and this is the copy paper. This isn't gonna do anything, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, this one's still, oh wait, this is still watercolor. Interesting, no it's not. Nope, this is the folded copy paper. Well, then again, we did get some print. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I don't think you guys can see that because I'm out of camera frame. Hang on a second. This is gonna be cool. There is some print on this one. It doesn't look like it here because it's, check this out. This one actually did really well. That's the Japanese maple. Look at that. That's pretty cool. There's some outline and veining on that one. This paper actually did pretty well. Better than I expected. It's interesting. It feels thicker too now than when it was just when I was putting it on here. So yeah, we got some prints. With the green leaves, it was kind of questionable if I was going to get much at all. Where's the fold? There it is. So I'm going to get some flowers and stuff from Mark. Oops, I tore it. And hopefully we'll add some additional colors in here. We're going to do this again. Definitely. I love this process. It's just so cool how these actually turn out. So I know I folded up a whole lot of these. I'm not going to do all of this with you on here, but I will finish this up and see. This one's got color. I don't see a lot of print. Maybe something will come out as it dries. But I will definitely show you the finished product. So the lavender didn't do anything that I can tell. The color came out of the little buds, but I don't see any kind of, I was hoping for like maybe just a little bit of purple or blue or something. I'm not seeing any effect at all. Just the green and yellow from the leaves. Ooh, this one's neat. Okay, cool. Let's see if I can get the fern. Nothing. Darn. So I was watching some more videos this morning, and they were saying the fern doesn't really print, but it does do like the imprint from the colors will go around it. I tore it. See, this one's got some printing on it. There's some stuff there, but not a lot. So this one is a fail. I'd say this is a fail. Kind of a fail, but it's a learning experience, so I'm not mad about that. We can fail as long as we're learning. We'll never learn unless we try. Oops. Good morning, Gretchen. My dog just came in. The maple leaves definitely showed up. They understood the assignment. So we'll do a few things different. We're going to add some rust because I think that'll help. We're going to add, did I just tear that again? I did, darn it. I just stuck my finger through it. And I think I'm going to cook these longer because like this stuff is still pretty firm. I don't feel like it cooked quite enough, or maybe things weren't tight enough. I'm going to add some flower blossoms, some things, I'll have to get some onion peel probably would help a lot. There is definitely some printing on this one. See the maple leaf here? There's definitely some stuff going on. I've got a lot of lavender seeds on there, or buds. So there's color, just not a lot of print. So yeah. Actually, I've just got a few of these to go, so we'll just keep going. We've got time. All right. Going a little faster than I anticipated. But I think with the choices that I made with the leaves, they're a little tougher because they should be, I think they should be cooked down more. So I'll do that too. I'll cook it longer, hotter. because they are not cooked down. They're cooked, but they're not cooked down. And I just poked another hole. So this paper is super, this is the copy paper, and my finger is just kind of going through it. You gotta be really delicate with it. I do see some of the, it's not printed, but I can see the, well, actually it is printed. I can see the impressions of the stems and some leafing in here. And some of the fern. This one's really kind of cool. Not a lot for, I mean, it's visually, you probably can't see it as well as I can in the camera, but hopefully you'll be able to see that when it's dry and stuff. Give you the final results. Kept waking up last night. I wanted to come down here and do this so badly, and I couldn't. I just leave it alone, let it do its job, let it do what it's supposed to do. So this is kind of cool right here. And then there's some, you can see, can you see that? The leaves of those out of the way. So there is some imprints here. And then here. That's kind of cool. The lavender did nothing. Actually, it looks like it might have done a little bit of something, but nothing extraordinary. Got lots of yellow on this side. This is that shamrock. Clover, some leafing in here, so that's kind of cool. Lots of yellow. Did that leaf do anything? Ooh, that one kind of did some stuff. I was hoping because of the redness in these leaves that maybe it would do something. It did a little bit. Added some color. But yeah, for the most part, I didn't really get much. The Japanese maple, I think, was the star of this show. And I think partnered with some of the other leaves, it would do some really cool things. So we'll have to, oh, look, some fern came through with the green. I think that that's probably color from something else, but it's really neat. I can see it. There's something in here. It's a flower. Or a bud or something. That's cool. So there are some things that came out of it, but for the most part, I think this is a failure. I'm going to still be able to use these papers. I mean, I didn't get out of it what I was hoping, but I can definitely use these. They'll be great background papers in the journals that I'm building. Look at that. Gorgeous colors. Very natural. Like this printed here. You can see it stays. Ooh, I got some fern there. And a leaf that stuck on my finger like a slug. So look, I did get some. I wonder where the green came from if it didn't come from the fern. It had to have come from the fern. Because it's right there. It had to have. It's really pretty. I wonder if it's like a certain part of the leaf that actually works, and like the newer part of the leaf might have more of the color in it or something. I don't know, because there's more. Look at that. Look how stunning that is with the green and the yellow. That's kind of neat. I hope I'm not shouting into my phone. If I'm being too loud, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm not used to filming this close to my phone. Look how pretty that is. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. I know what that red is. That's from the rose petals. Remember I sprinkled some rose petals on there? Look at that. I love that. That's gorgeous. You see it? There's some rose in here. That's kind of neat. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, well, I called it a fail. I wouldn't say it's a fail. Not what I'd hoped for, but it's not a fail. That's not fair, huh? Did what I was supposed to do. Look, there's some printing in here. Some maple leaves again. Got the rose petal color. It's kind of cool. Some fern. Some of these turn out really neat. Even if it's not what I was expecting, it did turn out pretty neat. We're gonna have to do round 2 though. Definitely gonna have to do round 2. I think I'm gonna bring some flower petals home from work today. Try this again. Look, I got some pretty cool pattern in here. Yeah, I got some really cool printing on this one too. Look at the leaves here. That's kind of nice. Yeah, I like the colors. That's really gorgeous. Get some better lighting and show you guys. Okay. This is I think this is the last one, yeah. This one's gonna be kind of stuck to the grate. It's really pretty. I like the colors, if nothing else. It's wavy. I'm gonna iron these out so they won't be wavy. They'll have a flat texture. So that's it, you guys. I think we got some good pieces out of here. Some definitely things we can work with. Not exactly what I'd hoped for, but it's not a fail. We learned some stuff. That's not a fail at all. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go ahead and try to splice some film together. I'm gonna let these dry and I'll be back with you in a few secs. All right. And we're back. I've got the prints from our eco printing, and guys, I thought it was a fail and I changed my mind about that. I don't think it's a fail at all. I think we've got some really beautiful prints here. Not exactly what I was hoping or looking for, but really, I think it's a success. I really do. I've got some really pretty papers. I'll be able to do some really neat things. I love the maple leaf in here. I don't know where all the yellow is coming from, but I'm really happy with it. It's got a lot of green in there, the yellow, the maple leaves, the brown. I think it really turned out nice. Now, I didn't get a chance to iron these yet, but I wanted to show you anyway, because I did tell you I was going to show you today. I don't know what the red is either, but got some really cool printing in here. The paper is kind of, it's looking really cool. So we've got some brown from the stems. I can see the patterns from the flowers. That's from the rosebud, the rose leaves, petals, sorry. But it looks so much better in good lighting. And I hope it's coming across that way to you guys too. I can see the negatives where the pine, or the cypress, I mean. There's some fern in here. I can see some of the veining from some of the leaves. This is really cool. There's a leaf here, here, here. I'm not sure what all of these were. That looks like it could have been the shamrock. On this side, you can see the leaves and the stem there. I think that was the rose petal or the rose stem. And here is the pine. I can see the lines in there. Really, really cool. I think we've got some really neat papers to work with here. Look how this just kind of trails along. I'm going to remember that maple leaf and how well that picks up. I do like the watercolor paper better, but some of the prints actually turned out better on this paper, on the copy paper. Look how clear the maple leaves are. Got some veining again. It was hard to handle. Look how many, I ripped most of them, at least partially, but that's okay. I can still use them. This one ripped in half. The maple leaves down here. Look at all that. It's so cool. And I was a little discouraged about the lavender, but I'm finding that as it dried, the lavender actually did pick up. There's some blues very faintly in here. we'll be able to see. I'll point out some more when we get there. There's a big leaf there. Another big maple leaf. They turned out really great. So I did learn a few things. I think I'm going to add some rust to the next one. I think there must be some kind of chemical reaction that happens with the rust that makes things pick up a little bit more. And so I'm going to play with that. Again, I'm not sure where all the yellow came from. There must be something that had a lot of yellow in it. But I don't mind because it actually, I love the color. So it's beautiful. Look at this one. We've got some, there's actually a glitter to this one, to this paper. I wonder what that is. I wonder if that's the alum on there? I'm seeing sparkle. Interesting. So these darker spots, that was where the lavender was, the blue. And these are the rose petals. But I can see outline or shadowing of the branch that was right here and right here. And you can see how that was placed there. Really neat. This was the one that was against the grate that was at the bottom. So this was the very bottom one. Really love how that picked up. And there actually is a shimmer to it, strangely enough. It's got to be the alum. That's all I can think that would have done that. Hadn't noticed that before. I love this piece. So this one is I think it's my favorite print out of all of them. And the reason why is because look how this one kind of frames this corner, and then this one kind of frames this corner. Look at all the blank space in between. This will be fun to put in a notebook or a scrapbook or a journal. And you've got all this section in here, and it's all framed out, all organically. I love that. So cool. This side is like that. I think this is the one that was on top with the cardboard over the top. That's the only thing I can think in it, because it's got the lines on it, and the pink, I don't know where that came from. Oh, I know where the pink came from. That's from the avocado. That's from the avocado. It didn't really get anywhere, but it was in the pot. After I turned it off the boiling, I just threw it in there. So it didn't really get far. That's where the pink came from. Look at this one. Look at these leaves in the middle and how the yellow just kind of surrounded it. Whatever was on this page is probably where that yellow came from, because that's pretty bold. That's really strong. I see some cypress leaves in here. I see, I think I know what this was. This was maybe, because I see a indentation of that. I think this is where that bulb was. I don't know. There's some neat leaves here. I love the outline of these maple leaves. Really pretty. This is the other side. We've got some fern here. You can see the little bit of green. Look at the blue spots. That's all the lavender. See that? And there's some fern and more cypress. So we did get some really good stuff. Super excited. I do still find it interesting. There's so much yellow. There's a branch here. Got some, I think this is roses too. There's the rose petals, another branch, some more branches. There's fern in here. You can see the green. On this side. I think we did good, you guys. It worked. It didn't quite work the way I'd hoped, but it's not a fail at all. We got some good stuff here. Really did. Look at this one. There's some blue in the lavender. We've got some fern outline, and there's even green in it. There's some outline of the fern, fern. Some blue from the lavender. There's some branches in here. Maple leaf. Really cool. Look at this side. And again, that's that bulb that I put
Remember I broke open that piece and showed you guys there was a yellow flower when it blooms. I'm wondering if that's where the yellow came from. Wouldn't surprise me because it's this color. It's this, but I don't know. Don't know at all. There's some cypress in here. Really stunning. Look at this one. I love this one too. All this little bluish gray, that's all the lavender that picked up. I love the added color in there and how it kind of blended with the brown. And we've got the pine in here. We've got some fern, some more pine. Really cool. This side is neat too. Aren't these great? You guys, it worked! Yay! Look, we've got some more lavender in here. I can see the outline of the branches. Really neat. Maple leaves. There's some of those berries that were on the branch. I don't know what happened on this one. I don't think this one actually got that wet enough. I think this one somehow was near the top or something because it looks like it didn't quite get it. But there's still some fern in here and some branches or some leaves. It's still usable. Pretty neat. Look at that. There's maple leaf. There's some green fern. There's some more green fern up here. Lots happening right here. And then on this side too. So that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Probably not as much as I did. I will be doing it again. I'll be adding some other flowers and fun to this project. I think, or to this, this journey is not over. We're gonna do some more and try some other things and see what we can get. So I think this is a great start for now. I want to start some of these journals that I want to work on, and I think these are going to be some of those pages in those journals, so I'm super excited to get those started. So you guys, thanks for following me on this little adventure. I'm going to get this out to you as quickly as I can, and I hope you'll see more very soon. I hope you'll stick around, and if you have not already subscribed, that you'll go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.